Future Radio 107.8.
Absolutely. Norris today on Future Radio 107.8 FM. And we're delighted to be joined in the studio by, we said 6, but 4 apprentices. So were there 6 of you and we lost 2 in the wash somewhere, or were you always 4?
No, there's always 4.
There are always 4
there's
of you.
9 of us together, but just the 4 of us
Okay,
today.
and I shall say hello. So we say hello to Becky. Good afternoon.
Hello.
And hello to Harriet.
Oh, yeah.
And hello to Ellie.
Hello.
And then hiding in the corner there's Luke. Good afternoon to you, Luke. Hiya. And so you're from 2 different providers, that's correct, isn't it? So Becky and Harriet, you're from
Face-to-face finance.
Face-to-face finance. And then Ellie and Luke, you're from
Broadland District Council.
Very good.
And you're here today to talk about the Apprentice Challenge 2013, is that correct?
That is, yes.
Yeah, tell us all about it then.
Basically, it's the Brathay Apprenticeship Challenge. It's a national competition which includes aspects such as fundraising, community projects, and most importantly, raising awareness of apprenticeships in the local area.
Right, okay then. So how did you all get involved then? And how did you meet and say, right, okay, let's do this?
Well, most of us went to college together at BCTS, which is Broadland Council Training Services.
Right, okay.
I went to school with Becky as well, so I've known Becky for quite a few years now. We all come together in a group. Obviously, Harriet knew Becky through work, and it just went on from there.
And who found out about the challenge?
That was Becky and Harriet's boss, basically.
Oh, right, okay then.
And did the boss come over to you and say, I've got this great idea, guys, do you fancy it?
Yeah,
So this is the boss from Face-to-Face Finance.
It is, yeah.
And what was she searching across the internet and then come across it that way?
She's a big supporter of apprenticeships and was looking on the Facebook page, came across the challenge and the winners last year, and basically said, I think we could beat them.
Fantastic.
We like the sound of that, yes.
So what's involved then? What do you have to do and how are you going to beat them?
We have to raise awareness in the local area of apprenticeships.
And how you been doing that?
We've been working with BCTS. We're going around to do school talks and careers days. We're doing one next week on the Thursday. It's Valentine's Day, Thursday the 14th of February at Broadland High.
Right.
And we're going to be able to answer questions that the school kids have got there and just promote as much as we can.
That sounds really good. And what's it like doing a talk to school kids? Is it good fun or is it a bit scary?
Bit of both.
Bit of both. You know, because of course you're not going in as children anymore. You're grown-ups now. And so, with the teachers say, "Can you be quiet?" Do you go, "Okay, I'll be quiet." And they're saying, "No, not you. We're talking to the children."
Well said. I went to my old school and I'd done a talk up there,
Yeah.
and I knew all the teachers, all the
fantastic.
students, and it was very weird being on the other end as such.
Yeah, I can imagine. I have some. I did that myself years ago. And did you feel kind of suddenly very grown up all of a sudden?
I did. Yeah. All the teachers were really respectful to me.
So the pupils asking
like
you
that.
many questions because are they aware that they can leave school and become an apprentice?
I think it's more aware now that all the politics are now getting involved to make the apprenticeships more up to a graduate degree.
Right.
They're getting more coverage, wide range, like on the news, radio, and I think that they are promoting it very well at schools now.
Okay. And what sort of questions have you been asked by any of the pupils?
They ask about what it is that we actually do, how we gain the qualifications as well as working and your work-life balance. A lot of them are worried about the apprenticeship pay as
Right.
well because it's not a great deal. But as I've been telling a few people, just treat it like you're going to university. You don't get paid for going there, but you get paid for earning your
That's right. I
qualifications
mean, you're
as
getting
well.
great training and you're getting paid.
Definitely.
And of course, you're not in debt in the way a student would be in debt. So actually, it's kind of almost a doubling effect, isn't it? That you're not in debt and you get paid at the same time.
Yeah, and you earn your qualifications and you train on the job.
And you've got lots of practical vocational skills that job hunters, employers are looking for these days.
Definitely. Straight out of school most of the time
Yeah,
as well.
a lot of employers ask for experience. So where are you going to get that experience from? And one of the best ways is to become an apprentice, isn't
You've
it?
got to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to ask you, I'm assuming you've got some mates of way at uni and stuff like that. Are they getting a bit envious that they're in debt now and you're getting paid and you're getting experience and they're finding the job market quite tough?
I don't think they are at the minute.
There's,
Give it 3 or 4 years,
Right.
and then they will.
there's a bit of a shock coming their
Yeah,
way,
I think
Becky.
so.
Yeah, so good for you. And is it hard work being an apprentice? Do you have to do lots of study in the evenings and outside of work?
Every day's different.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
When you say different, do you have sort of some days you're at work and then some days you've got sort of more theoretical classroom-based things, or is it all...
So it's split, isn't it?
It is split, isn't
you
it?
do in the office and then you go off and do training somewhere else, is that right?
Yeah, that's what it was like my first year.
Mhm.
It was once every 2 weeks you'd go to college
Right.
for the day, and then the rest of the 5 days a week you're at work.
Okay, is that a bit disruptive? Because you just get into a work pattern, then you have to stop and go to college, then you get used to college and go back to work, or did you fall into that routine quite easily?
I thought it was a nice mix. I don't know about everyone
I
else.
found it a good
but
mix.
Because you actually, if you get bored in the classroom, you can actually go to work and do something sort of practical and get on with it.
And do you feel that actually being an apprentice opens up more doors for you? So you go in to be an apprentice and then find actually I quite like marketing. So you go over and do a bit more marketing and follow that path into your career. Does that happen?
Or are you stuck on the path that you've got, or can you move about a bit if you subsequently find something that you quite like?
No, you can move around. Oh, I know our training provider, they provide lots of different courses, and I'm guessing if you are unhappy with the one you are on, they will accommodate you to direction that you want to go to.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, we'll just say actually, what courses are you doing? Because we didn't explain it. So if I just say to Becky, what course are you doing exactly?
I'm currently working towards a certificate in financial planning.
Very good. Certificate in financial planning. And Harriet?
The same.
The
yes.
same,
We've
because
also-
you're from the same place. And you also...
We've also finished our first MVQ in business and administration, so this is our second.
Very good. Do you enjoy the first MVQ in business administration?
Yeah.
And would you recommend it to people who've got an interest in business? Was it interesting?
Definitely, if that's what you want to do. Then,
Kind of go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Ellie, just tell us a bit about your course. What's the title of it?
I'm doing business administration and I'm on my second year now, so I'm
Okay.
on my level 3.
And what's the difference in terms of syllabus between this year and the year you did last year?
It's more advanced. You go more technical, so you go into more detail of what it is that you actually do and how to provide all this administration
Oh, okay.
for the company.
So just going a bit more into it and rather than just sort of the theoretical top level, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, fair dues. And Luke, let's hear from you and tell us about your course.
I've just completed my first MVQ in business and administration. I'm now going on to do my second year, the same as Ellie.
Very good. And is there any part of business administration, Luke, that you particularly found you were interested in?
Well, basically, because I work for the training part of the council, so I go out and do quite a lot of talks with school children.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like working with people around my age group, so it's quite good. You get to know quite a few people out of it.
Very good. Okay, I like the idea of training.
So how long are your apprenticeships going to last for then?
That's a minimum of 12 months.
Right, okay then, minimum of 12 months. And with regards to the apprenticeship challenge, you got to raise awareness, and what other things do you have to do? Do you have to do any physical activities? Is there a competition?
We're doing fundraising for the guide dogs, the local guide dog charity.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that we're all really looking forward to is we're doing the Canary Manjaro challenge.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to cut you in there because that's too good. I think we're going to take a pause at
Yeah,
Canary
I think we need to
Manjaro.
talk about
I
that
think we
more
will.
in a
So,
minute.
Now, a question. I've got Blur or Basement Jacks. What do you prefer, guys?
Blah.
Blur. Oh, straight. Becky was straight in
That was a
there.
definite
Definitely. The prizes go to people that shout loudest here. So here's Blur.
True that you will be going to Cumbria. Are you very, very confident about that?
Sorry, what is Cumbria?
That's where you'll be doing the challenge, is that right?
Hopefully we'll get through to the finals.
Right, okay.
With lots of support. We'll get through to the finals. That's when we'll go to Cumbria.
How will they say, right, okay then, this team here, you guys are coming to Cumbria? Is it all to do with what support you get here in Norwich?
Yeah, basically we have to build up like a portfolio of evidence to show we went to this school, we've got this many followers on Facebook, we raised awareness here.
How many followers are you aiming to get on Facebook?
As many as possible, everyone.
So how many do you have at the moment?
We're up to 270
Wow,
at the
that's pretty
minute.
good. And what would be a good target to shoot for? 500, 600, do you think?
500.
I
That's
think
good.
500 would be good.
Okay,
but
people listening thinking they want to go and like you, where's your Facebook page?
It's Team BCTS on Facebook.
Team BCTS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bravo, Charlie, Tango, Sierra. Look at
Oh,
that.
very good. I'm very impressed. And okay, and we want people to go there and like you.
Please, yeah, every little helps.
Every little like helps. And just before we listen to Blur, what did you say? Kilimanjaro? What was that?
Canary Manjaro.
Canary Manjaro. Yes, I thought I heard you wrongly.
We Basically, as a team, all 9 of us are going to run to the top of Canary Wharf.
Right. Oh, I see.
When's that?
11th of March, which is the first day of
You
National
got to
Apprenticeship
run
Week.
up the steps. And how many steps is
so
it?
this is the apprenticeship
Too many.
week. Yeah,
I don't want to know how many there
Over
are.
2,000 steps.
Okay, and Luke, are you going to be running at the head of the pack or the middle of the pack? Where are you with running?
I'll be clanging back on the second floor, I think.
On the second floor.
Are you in training now? Are you out jogging every evening?
We should be, but we're not.
Okay. Ellie, have you been out jogging every evening?
I wish I could say yes.
But you can't, can you now?
So when are you going to start the training?
Probably the day before.
Yes. And, Harriet,
That'll suddenly hit us.
and Harriet, are you going to be in charge of training?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And who's the best runner in the group? Do you know yet?
No.
I'd say Ben. He's quite sporty.
Is he? So tell us, who are the 5 that aren't here then? Give them a name check. So you've got Ben.
So we've got Amy,
Yep.
Ira,
Yep.
Jess,
Mm-hmm.
Ben,
Mm-hmm.
Ryan.
Ryan. That's 5.
And who's this little furry person you've got with you?
Yes.
This
It's
is
not me,
Eddie
is it?
Teddy.
Eddie Teddy. Okay, so Harriet is holding up a very smart-looking Teddy who's dressed in, is that a red jumper?
It's a red
face-to-face
face-to-face
jumper,
finance
isn't it?
jumper, yeah.
Face-to-face. Oh, I see.
He is our team mascot, and he is also on Facebook as well.
And who chose the name for him? Or is Harriet, is that just your Teddy?
He was
You've
just
brought in?
born Eddie.
Was he
wasn't
born Eddie?
He was born an Eddie.
He was born an Eddie. Oh, I see. So it's the group's Teddy. It's not Harriet's own Teddy that she's donated to the cause.
When you walked in with the teddy, Harriet, Richard thought you was just scared. You were giving the teddy.
No, I thought it could have been a present for me. You know, I quite like Teddy.
Oh,
Nothing
really? It's not
nothing-
even your birthday and you thought it was for you.
Well, you know, I like Teddies and presents.
So what's Eddie doing then?
He's helping to raise awareness as well. He's part of the team.
And I've heard he's writing a book, is that right?
He is.
Oh, fantastic! What's Eddie the Teddy writing a book about? Being a Teddy or about running up steps?
Probably a bit of both.
That's amazing, isn't it? The first Teddy who writes a book, and he's a Norwich Teddy.
And do any of you help? Do any of you help him to write the book?
Of course not. It's
No.
all him.
Okay, very good.
So what would you say, guys, is the best thing about being an apprentice?
I would personally say it is earning and qualifications on the job. So
And
you're,
it's... Sorry, Ellie.
you're earning money and you're working. You're not out of work. You are gaining your qualification in the training centre and at work. So that's for me.
And it's just being given a chance to prove yourself as a young person
Definitely.
in the workplace, gaining experience, which people at university aren't going to have.
No, that's very true, Becky. Okay, so that's Ellie and Becky. Let's hear from Luke. What do you like about it?
I love the people. Because
Okay.
all people are our age group, and you just get along with so many people. You meet new people every day.
So it's the mixed age group.
Yeah. It is,
Mixing with old people like me. That's like that. I didn't say that. Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Harriet?
And Harry, let's hear from you.
Yeah, just the same as Becky, really. The fact that we're given a chance, because I think the main thing people look for nowadays is experience.
They
And
do.
like I said earlier, you've got to start somewhere.
Yeah, and it's good that you're doing this, actually. And are your guys back at the office listening in this afternoon, do you know?
They are. They have been since about 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, bless them. That's what we like to hear.
Oh,
That's a commitment.
So with National Apprenticeship Week, you are all doing the was it Canary Manjaro? Is that just you guys, or are many apprentices going to do that?
It's just us as a team who are doing it.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I see.
then.
So not. I thought there was going to be sort of squads of apprentices slogging up and down, but just you guys.
Just us. We're the only crazy lot who would do it.
And National Apprenticeship Week is what, the 11th
The
to the
11th
15th?
to the Yeah.
15th of March. Okay. 11th to the 17th of March,
Yes,
did you say?
I think it is.
Full week.
It's a full week.
It's a full week. And how can we support you?
By like on our Facebook page,
Okay,
which is
so we'll-
Team BCTS.
so we'll
or
do that.
Twitter as well, which is at Team BCTS. Which we've also got our fundraise and Just Given page set up now, which is linked in on both our Facebook and Twitter page, which we encourage people to donate generously as it is going to a good cause.
Very
Right,
good, and we can
okay.
see Team BCTS in our timeline. If you go to @Future Radio on Twitter and have a scan down, let's have a look. You will see the tweets. Then we will retweet that this afternoon as well. So that's good.
Yeah, that's great. So with Twitter, are you all taking part on doing the Twitter and talking to people that want to find out more? Or is it just one particular person that has to do it all?
We're
I
all
mean-
taking part.
We all have access to. We all have a username and password. So it's just whoever's available.
Right, great.
Go
In
on.
tweets.
Yeah.
Our Facebook page has only been up for 2 days now. We've already got 273
That's
likes on it,
brilliant.
so yeah,
That is good, isn't
That's
it? Yeah,
really, really
it is good.
good.
I see.
So
a
you-
little cheer there from Becky. Yeah,
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah.
So you're all confident that you're going to win this apprentice challenge, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Sweet.
and when you've won it, will you come back on and tell us how you got on?
Of course.
Because we'd love to have you back
As
in.
long as you want to have us back.
Well, we'd love to. I'm sure you'd be a bit more sort of puffed out by you've done all those steps and things like that.
A bit fitter.
And how many floors is it in Canary Wharf? Do you know?
I think it's 50 floors.
50 floors. I did about 3 flights of stairs the other day, and that was enough. So I couldn't
I
imagine
find it
50.
hard enough running up the stairs at home.
Do you have to run down, or can you get the lift back down?
We'll lift back down.
The lift back down.
We'll run up and get
Will
lift
Eddie
down.
be doing it as well?
Yes.
I hope so. I hope he gets his trainers on and doesn't expect a lift. I expect you've got to run every step.
He's not going in a rucksack and cheating, is
He's
he?
recording it all, so
Yeah, we're going to be recording it as well, and it's going to go on our YouTube channel.
Okay, YouTube.
Fantastic.
And we're going to edit it so everyone can watch
You can
our
have
trip
a
up.
live
What a great package.
experience.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, it's amazing what you guys are doing.
I think round of
and,
applause for that. Very
absolutely.
very good indeed. Thank you for coming in, guys. And so just give us your Twitter and your Facebook address one more time, please.
the Facebook is Team BCTS and Twitter is @TeamBCTS.
Very nicely done.
At Team BCTS.
And if I
Brilliant.
just ask, is there anyone you wanted to say hello to today? You're sitting in the studio thinking, I'd quite like to say hello to somebody.
We've
Any-
got to say hi to Will Wade because he's getting a bit excited in there.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's got to be all of the apprentices back at the college today.
okay, so that was Luke and Ellie.
Julie Hunt,
Julie
who's
Hunt.
listening at the office.
Excellent. Good afternoon to you, Julie Hunt, who's listening back at the office. And Harriet, anyone for you?
Just everyone back at the office.
Everyone at the office. Very good. And of course, we say hello to everyone who's listening there as well. Yes, very good. We
Well,
like that.
Good luck. We will be supporting you,
I think
watching
so.
out for you
Thank
on
you.
Facebook and
Thank
Twitter,
you.
Okay.
and watching your videos on YouTube.
We will indeed. Final question. I have the quadratic soul orchestra or basement jacks.
Basement
Jacks.
Definitely. Okay. Yes. So we managed to sneak basement jacks in there. Okay. Thank you guys, and have a good time on Canary Wharf.
Thank you.
Future Radio 107.8.